Now there may be some questions in binomial series where we need to put complex numbers in this method of particular values. Say for example, suppose I have to find the sum of the series nc0 minus nc2 plus nc4 minus nc6, or I have to find the sum of the series nc1 minus nc3 plus nc5 minus nc7. So here we have skipped one term. So c0, then we have skipped c1, then c2. There's no c3, c4. Again here it's c1, then c3, then c5 and c7. The problem here is it is with a minus sign. So we know that in the expansion of 1 plus x to the power n, it is nc0 plus nc1x, nc2x square, nc3x cube, nc4x to the power 4, nc5x to the power 5, nc6x to the power 6, and we'll continue up to the last one, which is ncn into x to the power n. Now so for the first series, I need to eliminate these terms. So which is x, x cube and x5, and it can be done. I can consider 1 minus x and then I can add them, so then it will be eliminated. But the problem here is, if I get nc0, I'll get plus nc2 into x square. So when I get this x square, I cannot make it negative with any real number. What I know is, I know that iota square is minus 1. So what I'll do in this question is, I'll put the value of x as iota. So if I'll put x as iota, I'll simply write it as 1 plus iota to the power n. Now it will be c0, and then it will be c1 iota, c2 iota square, c3 iota cube, c4 iota to the power 4, c5 iota to the power 5, c6 iota to the power 6. It will continue, and cn then will be iota to the power n. Now we know that this is c0, it is c1 iota. Now iota square is minus 1, so there will be minus c2. Now iota cube is minus iota, so there will be minus c3 iota. Iota to the power 4 is simply 1, c4. Iota to the power 5 is simply iota, so this is c5 iota. Then minus 6 c6, and this series it will continue. And on the left hand side also, when I look at this 1 plus iota, I know for this its modulus is 1 plus 1, which is root 2. And its argument is pi by 4. So I'll express 1 plus iota in terms of polar form. So I'll write it as root 2 cos pi by 4 plus iota sine pi by 4 to the power n. So I can write it as 2 to the power n by 2, and then cos pi by 4 plus iota sine pi by 4 to the power n. And here what I'll do on the right hand side is, I'll take the real terms together. So if I'll take real terms, so there is c1 minus c2 plus c4 minus c6. So that is the series that I'll need in the first expression. And then I'll take imaginary part also. So that its imaginary part will be iota, and then will be c1 minus c3 plus c5. So that is this series. So the series that I'll need, it is the real part and the imaginary part on the right hand side. So I need to find real and imaginary part on the left hand side also. Now we know that it is cos theta plus iota sin theta to the power n. So if I use de Moivre's theorem, it says cos theta plus iota sin theta to the power n is simply cos n theta plus iota sin n theta. So I can write it as 2 to the power n by 2 cos n pi by 4 plus iota sin n pi by 4, and this is c0 minus c2 plus c4 minus c6, and then plus iota, which is c1 minus c3 plus c5. So now I'll compare its real part with the real part on the left hand side, right? So real part on the left hand side is 2 to the power n by 2 cos n pi by 4. So answer to this first series will be 2 to the power n by 2 into cos n pi by 4. And for the second one, its imaginary part, so c1 minus c3 plus c5, c1 minus c3 plus c5. So there will be the imaginary part on the left. So there will be 2 to the power n by 2 into sine n pi by 4. So at times we may need to put complex numbers rather than real numbers to find the sum of this series. So answer to this one, first one is 2 to the power n by 2 cos n pi by 4. And for the second one, it is 2 to the power n by 2 into sine n pi by 4. Now, in the same series, there can be another question also. And the question could be NC0 minus NC2 plus NC4 whole square plus NC1 minus NC3 plus NC5 whole square. So basically, it is real part square plus imaginary part square. I know that under root of real part square plus imaginary part square is modulus value of that complex number. So all I need to do is, so for this series, I'll simply take modulus of this complex number. So here I'll write mod of 1 minus iota to the power n, and here I'll simply write C0 minus C2 whole square and plus C1 minus C3 whole square. So that is under root of real part square plus imaginary part square. And for this one, its modulus value is under root of 2 to the power n, and this is under root of C0 minus C2 whole square plus C1 minus C3 whole square. So if I'll square it, I'll get this value as simply 2 to the power n. And also if I'll square it and if I'll add them, so I'll get 2 to the power n, 2 to the power n will be common, and then cos square theta plus sin square theta will be 1. So answer to this series will be simply 2 to the power n. Now another example of binomial series that will require use of complex numbers is the kind of series such as NC0 plus NC3 plus NC6. Now in this series, we have all the terms which are in which the power of x is the multiple of 3, and we do not have any other term. So what I know is in complex numbers, there are 3 cube roots of unity. So it is 1, omega and omega square. And with 1 omega and omega square, we know that value of omega cube is 1, and 1 plus omega square is simply 0. So what I'll do is, in this series, I'll put the value of x as 1, and we'll get to know like why. So once we are done with this question, you will understand why we are putting x equal to 1 in this. So what I'll get is 2 to the power n will be C0 plus C1 plus C2 plus C3, C4, C5, C6, and we'll continue. Now I'll take another series, and here I'll put x as omega. So I'll put x as omega, so I'll get 1 plus omega to the power n, and here I'll get C0, C1 omega, C2 omega square, C3 omega cube, C4 omega to the power 4, C5 omega to the power 5, C6 omega to the power 6. So I'll simplify this a bit. So 1 plus omega is minus omega square. So I'll write minus omega square to the power n, and here will be C0 plus C1 omega plus C2 omega square. Now omega cube is 1, so I'll write this as C3. Now omega to the power 4. Now omega to the power 4 is omega cube into omega. Omega cube is 1, so it will be simply omega again. So there will be C4 omega, similarly C5 omega square, and again C6 omega cube square, which will be 1. So that's how I'll write it. Now I'll take another series, and for that I'll put x as omega square. So if I'll put x as omega square, I'll get it as 1 plus omega square to the power n, and it will be C0, C1 omega square, C2 omega to the power 4, C3 omega to the power 6, C4 omega to the power 8, C5 omega to the power 10, and C6 omega to the power 12. So I'll simplify it again. So if I'll simplify, I'll get C0 and then C1 omega square, C2 omega, C3 omega cube is 1, C4 will be omega square, C5 omega, and then it will be C6, and 1 plus omega square is simply minus omega. So I'll write it as minus omega to the power n. Now I'll add the 3 series. So I'll add first, second, and third series. So I'll write 2 to the power n plus minus omega square to the power n and plus minus omega to the power n. Now when I'll add them, so I'll get this C0 plus C0 plus C0. So there'll be 3 times C0. Now what about C1? So I'll get C1 omega and C1 omega square. Now I know 1 plus omega square, it'll be simply 0. So there'll be no C1. In the same way, if I'll take C2 omega square and C2 omega. So again 1 plus omega square will be 0. Now again with C3 and C3. So there'll be 3 times C3. Now for C4, 1 omega square, 1 omega square. Then it is 6 and 6. So there'll be 3 times C6. So answer to this series. So I'll take 3 common. So this is 2 to the power n plus minus omega squared to the power n minus omega to the power n. This is 3 times C0 plus C3 plus C6. So I'll divide it with 3. So answer to this series will be 2 to the power n and then plus minus omega squared to the power n plus minus omega to the power n upon 3. So depending on the value of n, so I'll get separate results. So this is another way or another case where we'll need to use complex numbers or particular values in terms of complex numbers, not real numbers.